Hey, good evening and welcome back to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe. You feeling my God? As usual, parental discretion is advised. Why this lady who lived a few blocks down and around the corner walking down this fucking street barefoot? Like she looking. She got on socks, literally. That shit crazy as a bitch. That's fast spell work and drugs. That's above and beyond. Like I mentioned before, that's why they wanted me to be out here so they could steal my motherfucking money. I'll be damned. I'm out here as y'all hear the cars. It's pitch black. That shit sad as fuck. That's somebody's mom. Like, what the fuck are these people doing? What are they insinuating? Because before I moved in this apartment where I'm at upstairs, the girls before me were whores, and they got put out. Literally. Because they ain't take care of their fucking business. Because they couldn't do whatever the fuck they were supposed to have been doing that was right. Their kids all out to the system and shit. All I got left is a 12-year-old, but I'm still not letting her go to the system, and she's giving me problems right now. She's having issues in school. I just got a text today that she wasn't doing any work. So we got to set up a meeting for that shit. Like, remember I was telling you, they cast spells. I don't live wrong. And I'm on that very porch that you guys see me in the daytime, in the summertime, popping that shit before. Like I said, I don't owe nobody shit. But they owe me a lot. And I want every last dime. And I'll take it in blood, too. At this point, that shit is really fucking ridiculous at how these people are trying to coerce a situation that's not gonna follow through. Like I said, I've been homeless. I've been left out in the cold, but that shit didn't change the dynamics on how I move. You know what I'm saying? That pressed me to go a little bit harder and take other measures using the resources that were available to me. That shit literally makes no sense. It's unnerving as well. Living in a infested environment like so. Nobody wants to change. But it's real quiet now though. I mean, this used to be Party City, Disrespect City. And once I started casting these motherfucking videos, when everybody wanted to try to act like they on the straight and narrow. I know a lot of people was in on it. Like I said, they were paid behind the scenes to try to make me look like I wasn't green, like I was green. That shit ain't happening. I ain't going no motherfucking where. Got no coats and shit on. It's freezing out here right now. And this ain't even half. Like I said, are they ready for the storm? Trying to take people's beliefs away. Just doing all kind of stupid ass shit. And it's the worst people that was in on it. Like the raggediest, slackest fucking people, I kid you not. The only reason why you would see a change is because a bitch tried to straight up the act. Like I said, when I cast the first video, and shit started happening. You know, just so happened, like I said, I listen to other tarot readers. Some are foes and some are real. And the things that they spoke on literally happened in my face. And then y'all know I read tarot too. But I believe in God. So whatever you choose to make of that, that's on you. But this shit is unnerving, very disturbing. Make you upset when you see the shit. Like, come on, bitches, y'all still ain't gonna win. And for the bitches that is in Tarot Land that's from here, or that know somebody from here, that was fucking around, bitches, y'all dead too. Like I said, there's multiple funerals that people been attending. There's multiple uh uninhibited situations that's been taking place in this motherfucking town. Now everybody's scared to show their face because they know the shit went down. Like I said, you want to play in the graveyard, you want to play with Granny them here, you want to play in my yard, you want to antagonize. I don't know if I mentioned before, but literally in the summertime, motherfuckers ride by yelling out Cleo and shit. Like, okay, but I heard she did some foul shit though. I ain't never read for no motherfucking body except myself and a couple personal people that gave me permission to do it, that sat at their motherfucking table and asked me a question, and I answered this shit with my card. Like I said, how fucking stupid can you be? Bitches blackballing me from jobs and shit because they know people. Like, who the fuck are you? I don't owe you shit. And I wouldn't give a fuck if Papa was a Rolling Stone. I'm not. Nor am I gonna deal with a man that is. These people got their fucking nerves, setting people up and shit, lying on them, slandering their names and shit. Come on, I'm like damn near the only one out here in the proper winter coat. Stop playing. That's not out here into anything. I have my drink every now and then, but that shit ain't even got to be a consistent thing, thanks to Ben. I remember sitting on this porch smoking my blunt, watching the people move as they wanted to, staring all in my shit, and I was on, but I wasn't technically on to be paying attention to what they was doing because I was minding my own damn business. Until the flag was drawn. That's when they come out here and my ancestors say, what, on them. Shit, I don't play that stupid shit. That was a school bus, 725. I wonder what school is that? This shit feel like the twilight is on, y'all. You got these cracked out whores out here. They young too. And I have to call it like it is. They're technically not even prostitutes. Prostitutes be getting money when they can. But when you jump in the car with any man just because he got something in his hand and he set you out a plan, that's beyond, above and beyond. I call it like the fuck I see it. I wouldn't ever want to be on no page like that. Like I said, I had to quit smoking and shit. Then you got the one-eyed cars riding by. I was taking heed to that shit too. As a seer or a watcher. That shit crazy. It's real sad to see these bitches out here like this. No disrespect. But that's what they being called, so how the fuck am I wrong for the one to be calling that? I'ma still go to work when they call me back. Before I get out here and do any stupid shit like that, that's not even my bag. That's not even cute to me. That's very, very, very disgusting. Cause you know they all infested with all kinds of shit in their motherfucking bloodstream. No matter what, they could dress it up, but that shit don't cover up the truth in the motherfucking booth. Like I said, It don't matter who it is, whether old or young. It don't matter about your finances and none of that shit. All that shit play a factor. That's sad as fuck. I wouldn't ever want to see my kids out here like that. Nobody kids for that matter, because their parents weren't responsible enough to take care of their situation. They weren't able to throw in the towel and just say, hey, if I'm not living for me, I'm living for them, to make sure that they're better. And like I said, I get a lot of motherfuckers that turn their nose up and shit to me, like I owe them something. I don't owe you shit. Just respect what the fuck I'm doing. I respect what your dumb ass is doing, because the shit is dumb. It's like no matter what happened in your household, you ain't got to live that shit or let that shit live through you. My daughter got a father that's probably still incarcerated. He had a traumatizing fucking childhood that's ridiculous, out of this world. And his background, he ain't supposed to be around there, little girl. And my older kid's dad is just as bad. You know what I'm saying? When you fuck with the ops, you become one. I get tired of seeing this shit, to be honest. It literally makes you want to throw up. And I don't give a fuck who put it out there. That shit stopped here. I'm a little upset because, like I said, I was working. It was through temp. But these people mysteriously had a overgrowth of people who just out of the blue wanted to work. Remember, I was telling y'all this is a family type of town. I had a lot of gang stalkers and stalkers and shit trying to play with this. Now, I don't have to address you personally, but you know who the fuck you are. Damn, I just heard I'm a star. And I'm going to stay that until the day I die. Ain't no way in hell there gonna be a kitty. I told y'all, they let my lion out. Now you know ain't no lion running through this town, but them cats represent that because they come from that type of environment, that DNA. I'm lying, I'm flying, I'm still standing here. People walking lost, going nowhere. The fucking Twilight Zone, y'all. Like Groundhog Day. You wake up and the shit's still the same. Same instances play out. But like I said, it's more quiet now. It's more peaceful. People starting to clean up, pour their garbage and everything. But you still was in on it, so it don't matter what the fuck you clean up. You can't cover up what you already did. And I still won't fuck with them. And you know the reason why. Motherfuckers ain't gotta say hi to me. I say hi to myself. I show love to myself. I just heard Drake them, no new friends, no new friends, no new friends, no new. And that's how it's gotta be these days, especially when people thought they was getting away with some slick ass shit. Then all of a sudden, once they found out they got caught, they, hey, hi. Keep that same energy you had beforehand. Before that, like before we found out that the man promised you some bands to disrespect me in any form of fashion because it's just disrespectful. I will never understand the mind of a maniac, or that will make me one. Like I said, a prophet is a prophet, and God made me one. I don't speak death on nobody. I just let you know when it's coming and why. Even for me. That's why I said I couldn't ever be a suicidal person. I couldn't ever be a malice person. Because that's not the shit that I would want to come back to me. And these people still put their motherfucking knives in the back of me. Okay, let's see how you take to your cut and stabs, etc. See, because I hold mine down. Like I said, that Gemini laid the crown down. Y'all want to play in the graveyard? And y'all shouldn't have been fucking with me from the start because you were jealous. Because of what was granted to me, because of my ambition, my drive, and the actual things that I do to stay afloat. I do right. But you got people trying to curveball that shit to make it seem like I'm on strike. No. Negative. Like I said, I don't want to teach my kids that, and I ain't trying to teach nobody nothing, be outside of that. But for me to have peace, I have to create it. And the only way to do so is to show it and prove it. Like I said, everybody in the churches, they ain't of God. A lot of them not. We were all sinners before we were saints. But these people ain't. They always been sinners. Motherfucking great pretenders. Seeing who they could pick out the crowd so they can fuck them up. Mash them down. And I see a lot of people out here like that. Yeah, it was your choice to pick up the drugs and use them. Like I told somebody way back when my mom and them got turned out and shit. I made a vow I wouldn't fuck with nothing like that. Even the motherfucking weed. That shit still be tempting sometimes, the thought of it. Because I have been smoking it for so long. But when I know what the fuck it can cause, I'll pass on that shit. Can't nobody tempt me with that. And I got some money to buy that shit. But when the money gone, so is the motherfucking fun. And that's when you out here. Trying to get the next one. I need to get some of this air. But the shit that's going on, I didn't care to see. I ain't gonna say for me, it's for them. heroin and motherfucking whatever else has been. Like I said, you get a lot of copycats, a lot of fakers. Now they're trying to act like they never they were always good. No, you learned that by watching. You heard of what that commercial was back in the days. I learned it from watching you, okay? But in a good way. Like I said, I'm not complaining about the shit. It's damn sure good. But it's just weird as fuck. Like Twilight in my hood. TBC.